Hello and welcome. This is your boy Jack here to do another reaction video. This time I'm going back into the hip hop history of Nigeria by reacting to one of the original founders, or one of the guys who actually, laid the groundwork for what we have as hip hop today in Nigeria and to an extent in Africa as a whole. So I'll have to say, the artist I'm talking about is Modenine, and the track we'll be reacting to is titled Cry. It features Nnenna. And I've never heard of Modenine. I was just curious about it, and I stumbled across it on a YouTube channel talking about him, how he was responsible for, the state of hip hop as it is today. He laid the groundwork for it. So I'm actually curious to see why someone actually believed that that's the case. So I am starting out with this track, Cry, and I can't wait to see what it's all about. And before we start, though, please take the time now to hit the subscribe button and the notification button, which will let you know when next I will drop a new vid. And I guess with that said, let's get this reaction party started. This is Modenine featuring Nnenna, and the track is titled Cry. And it's quite old, so it's 2007, so bear with the quality of the format. That's what I meant. All right, let's go. Oh, never mind. Looks great in the small screen there.
Another take. Cry.
Yeah.
Once in a while, it feels so good. Tell it off. Steam and cry. True that. Don't be ashamed.
All right. Based on what I'm hearing, the music, the solemnity that's his voice and everything, it feels as though it's gonna be some sort of it's talking about a story, some very important information that's affecting the society as a whole, or a subgroup or a subset. It doesn't really matter, but it's very relevant, and I think a lot of people who are in the situation would actually understand what's actually being said. So I'm assuming that's the case. So basically, he's going to tell a story. This is the story mode. And I love those. All right, let's continue.
Don't wipe your eyes. Let the tears go down. Let everybody see. It's natural.
You see?
Because the story to tell. They were man and wife, but he hardly slept with her. Out late with his friends, hurting his liver. She 9 months pregnant, trying a river. Alone at home, about to deliver. He drinks away his pain, but more pain to give her. The cold street make her bite her lip and shiver. She was a diva. When they met back at school, she was so fine. Everybody was a fool. Now she's married to one who's also a drunk.
She was so fine, everyone was a fool, so she had high standard, and he somehow managed to worm his way into her life, got married, and he became that same person that she was, I guess, running away from. So basically, this song is tracking her life, the choices she made, or when she married this gentleman, how it sort of diverted her path from where she intended to go to. So, and obviously, the guy's an alcoholic, which is never a good sign, and staying out late while his wife is pregnant. So obviously, he's out doing some not so, wholesome things, obviously. All right, let's go.
Coming back late, slurry words, smelling like a skunk. Working hard, but he drink harder. Married to the bottle. About to be your father, baby kicking, got her crying on the phone. So he broke the speed limit, driving drunk like he in a race, trying to win it. Lost control, overtaking on the bend, plunged to his death, an untimely end. Wifey gave birth, what joy, it's a boy, but she cried when she found out she was a widow. Mourning bald-headed, that's the culture of the Igbos.
What? Did he just insult the Igbo tribe? Yeah, sorry. So obviously, I guess in a way he was boneheaded, but at the same time, the fact that he actually cut everything off and really drove back home meant that there was actually some redeemable quality in him. But somehow, unfortunately, that quality ended because he was drunk and he didn't think twice before getting behind the wheels and driving high speed and then crashing. So it's sort of like the birthday of the child is that day of the father. That's tragic.
Joy, it's a boy, but she cried when she found out she was a widow. Mourning, bold-headed, that's the culture of the Igbos.
Is that's not English, is it? Is that Igbo? I'm sorry, I can't hear what she's saying
They were
properly.
best friends from the tender age of 7. Both raised to have love for God in heaven. Closer than family, neighbors for many years. Two young men, always topping their pairs. Their parents never thought that they would bring home tears. Separated, then they met in college, pursuing knowledge. But they couldn't hang, cause they were members of rival gangs. Eyeballing each other, walking with their people.
They talk about cults. I mean, they really don't call it gangs. I mean, I'm not sure, but I could have sworn back then it was called cults rather than gang. They had different gangs and cults, and the cults in Nigeria are something else entirely. It's like it's insane what they do, especially with some of them with the introduction of witchcraft and shit like that. So
When you bang with the colors, rest of mind leaves you. Now you're looking over your back, expecting evil. They were cold-blooded, grown men, both lethal. A far shot from the fun-loving boys. The guns that they tote, far from toys. And one night, both camps had beef. Hanging in the atmosphere, they left a shroud of grief. A face-off, right in the school premises. That night, they met their nemesis. They shot each other point-blank, eye to eye. Oh my God.
Damn.
They made their mamas cry.
So, as I said earlier, the song is sort of, I guess, pointing out different aspects of things that are happening in his environment or his community and how they affect. They don't just affect those immediately. Those who are actually causing the problem, it actually ripples outwards. So you have the first one about the drunk, the alcoholic. Then you have the second one who were both friends, grew up together, met at university, but unfortunately they were in two different cults and gangs, and then it ended tragically. And obviously that spread ripples out and it affects those around them, including their family. So I love that scratching sound you get in the background. Feels like you're actually listening to it from a record. Maybe that's just my headphones doing the crackling sound. I might be wrong, but I like it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Modenine featuring Nnenna, and the track was Cry. And as I said, it's a socially conscious music, which is actually painting a picture of the events or the struggles that certain groups of people in general face in certain communities, certain spots, or it's just a microcosm of what's actually happening, and he's bringing it out there to the world and sharing this problem. And I'm guessing in his own way, the fact that he's trying to bring it out to the light is trying to open everyone's eyes and hope that someone, or we as a group of people, could somehow find a way to, deal with this or prevent it from actually happening. I don't know. It's quite interesting. So hopefully, a solution will be found in order to minimize the horrendous effect all this has on people and those on the individuals and those who are indirectly affected by them. So, and it's wishful thinking. People are a bit under, It's all about. It doesn't really matter. And that's the hope, and that was brilliant. That was fantastic. I love it. I love the storytelling. It painted a vivid picture, and I really enjoyed him. I think he did a fantastic job. I can see why he's considered as someone who's been there from the get go. He's set the ground. Well, it's this is as I say, this is just the first track I'm hearing from him, and I really enjoyed it. And in terms of message and message is trying to send, or the style, the impact, it sort of reminds me of Park's Brenda's Got a Baby, as in the way the storytelling and it's trying to make is mentoring is painting a picture of something that he's probably seen somewhere and giving a wider audience, or trying to give it a wider audience to see if we can actually make changes to it. So that was great. Anyway, with that said, this is your boy Jack. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification button down below. And also, please don't forget to let me know in the comments what you think and what you want me to react to. That'll be fantastic. I really would love to hear what you guys think about this, and we'll have to continue with that. So, with that said, this is your boy Jack. Y'all take care, and I will catch you on the flip side.